Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Tay and we're going to be focused on the beginning of your September. Let's just get started. I'm going to pull your spread and then once I come back, we will hop right into your reading, okay? All right, Capricorn, I'm back, okay? So I have your spread here. I was getting a lot of very clear messages for you. Almost, it reminded me of air and earth mixed together. The energy was very tangible. It's like very clear, concise direction, and it has a lot to do with the physical 3D realm. Okay, so this is going to be right up your alley, Capricorn. Let's look and see what's going on for you right now. So some good things that are happening for you right off the bat. We have passion ignited. Okay, boom, perfect, beautiful. So you're definitely going to be in communication, or I don't know why I said communication, with someone or whatever you're into. I think you're going to be having a lot of understanding of why you're passionate about that, or maybe a deeper understanding of what your passion is. Or maybe some of you who don't know what your passion is, this is the time of this part of your life where you're going to meet that passion. It's going to you're going to understand what it means to be passionate about something. So to clarify that, we have the Princess of Swords. So this, usually for me, I know this is not everyone's interpretation of this card, but the Princess of Swords to me means that you're having a lot of spiritual influence help you understand something, or it's like you're getting messages from your guides, okay? So you could be led by universe or just seeing a lot of synchronistic things, but I feel like it's an internal thing. So it's like something in you tells you, hey, let's go try that, or talk to this person, or it's something like that. It's like you're being kind of guided. It's just suggestions, you know? I feel like it's just a spirit's way of connecting with you, your higher self kind of being tapped in. And for whatever reason, it leads you to your passion, okay? So pay a lot of attention to some of the signs that you're seeing. However you receive messages from spirit, or even if you pull cards or whatever divination you do, it's a really, really good time to really start doing some divination and seeing what messages your spirit guides and your higher self are trying to let you know. Knight of Swords, yes. Oh, so much communication. You have your spiritual team. They're protecting you, and they are definitely pushing you towards something. They're trying to help you get to something. Okay, so take all the help that you can get spiritually. If something just seems like it's, I don't know, if you just see a message, or you see something that for some reason you hear it, but it sounds like there's a deeper meaning to it, like ears to hear, or if you see something and you know it's a message for you, follow it, okay? Do not be a skeptic at this time, unless you're just not healthy, you know what I mean, mentally healthy. But as far as spirit goes, you know what I'm talking about. If you're connected and in tune with spirit, or if you pull cards, or if you whatever you do for divination, pay attention, okay? Some things that you're realizing at this time, Capricorn, we have the Eight of Swords and the Hangman. So I want to start off with this first. The Eight of Swords and the Hangman. I think you're realizing that maybe you were being a little too forceful, or you were putting too much responsibility on yourself, or you were expecting too much of other people. I know that's a lot, okay? So depending on your situation, you know what I'm talking about. The image that I'm getting is that you were trying to, wow, the phrase I'm hearing is stop trying to be God. Like that, what's it, Travis Scott, he has a song called that. And I'm not saying that that's what you are doing, but it may be just a metaphor, or just, you know, a way of saying maybe you're taking on too much, or maybe you are trying to do more than you need to do, or maybe you're trying to fix someone that only God can help, honey. Okay, so you have to understand what that means for you. We have the Two of Pentacles here, so that leads me to believe that this could be in your work life, or it could be just in your home life, or in general. Maybe you are always the one everyone goes to for help. Maybe you are the person who's always making sure everything is together, and you need to have people help you. You need to ask for help if you need that. And I mean, it could be something as simple as, hey, can you do the dishes? Can you watch so and so for me? Can you you know, at work, can you take care of this? Or I need to take a day off. Like, can someone take, you know, something? It's like you're just doing a lot, Capricorn. And you have to make sure you're taking time for yourself. You have to. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. So what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, this is gonna hit some of you in a sensitive spot, right? But just hear me out. So, King of Swords is here. The first and only thought that I'm getting with this is you have someone in your environment who ain't worth shit, okay? They don't do anything, they don't add anything but stress. They don't pull their weight, or maybe they're just not qualified to do the things that you do or you need them to do. They are taking up space, and you need to be real and authentic about yourself and your situation, and you need to be like, you know, maybe I need to get rid of this person in my life. They're taking up space. I'm overdoing work because I have to help them, and they don't help you. It's an unbalanced situation. Okay, so it's not that this person doesn't have potential. It's not that this person is a bad person, but somewhere in your life, whether it's your work life, whether it's a friend who's always asking for help, or a friend who's always getting you into trouble because you have to help them out, it's something like that. So you have to be smart enough to be like, look, you don't necessarily have to cut them out of your life all the way, but there's a certain part of your life where they're adding stress, and you have to push them back a little bit, because it's only making it to where you're doing more work and they're just benefiting from it. Okay, we also have the Empress. It definitely could be a woman in your life, or it's someone who's like a prima donna. Like what I'm seeing is like, it could be a baby mother, it could be one of your best friends, it could be a family member, it could be your mom, it could be anyone. Okay, but it's someone who literally is draining you, draining the life force out of you, and causing you to have to do way more work than you should have to do. So either you need to have a conversation with them, or you need to just completely separate yourself from them, or, you know, push them back a little bit, because they're just taking and draining a lot of energy from you. Now this Two of Pentacles, maybe you just need to ask them, look, I could really use some help, or I need some fun, I need time to myself, whatever you need. You may not have to completely take this person out of your life, but there needs to be more balance here for sure. Or maybe they just move too slow. Tell them to pick up the pace. If you need them to help you with something, or if they're supposed to be doing something with or for you, tell them, look, we got to do this faster. Like, you're taking way too long. I feel like this is because there's something bigger that you're working on. Definitely could be career related. Or for some of you, I'm seeing that you need to tell this person, look, you need to get a job. Like, just, you need to get a job, because it's like someone's freeloading or something like that. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't look balanced. And I think you care about this person, but that's the problem. You care so much about them, your emotions are getting in the way, and you're not able to be honest with them. And they probably do need you to tell them this, because a lot of other people probably won't. And if it comes from you, they're probably going to know that this is real. Like, okay, maybe I do need to get my shit together. All right, so let's see what the outcome of this is going to be. The Moon. All right, so it may be a little emotional, okay? Emotions may be running high, but I think Six of Cups. Okay, I think this is going to, it's going to end well, right? It's going to end in laughter, or some sort of like, you're right, you know, but it is going to be kind of weird to get there, because you're going to have to use your emotions to be serious, which that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but you're going to have this conversation, be serious, but it still is coming from your heart. You understand? So it does look kind of like a weird, uncomfortable conversation, but it needs to be had. Okay, so make sure you have this conversation during this time. Okay, so something coming towards you, something that you can prepare for at the end of September, or even after that. We have the Ace of Water. So this lets me know there is going to be a new person in your life, where this is romantic, or it could be a spiritual connection. Okay, so let's get some information on this. You have some new love coming towards you for sure. Okay, so we have Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. So this love, I feel like some of you guys have been able to, you could have dated or talked to someone, but you were so afraid to, or you just didn't feel like you could, or maybe you're afraid to ask this person out or something like that. What I'm seeing here is this situation is all on you. Like, the only reason you haven't been mingling and all that is because you haven't been wanting to, and you feel like you couldn't. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. We have the World card here. And so I feel like if you've been scared to make this official or move on to the next step, you're going to be doing this like in the future. So be ready for it. For some reason, I'm seeing it's going to be at the end of the year. I mean, I know we're at the end of the year, but I mean, I feel like by the time 2022 comes around, this is going to be a big thing for you. So prepare for that. Prepare for that. Okay, so let's see who this person could be. Let's get some insight on their personality. Okay, so this person, okay, so they're very sweet. I think they're pretty flirtatious. They're pretty flirtatious. They're very career oriented. They're very strong. I feel like their personality is very strong. and Seven of Pentacles. They're always focused on growth. And they're very beautiful. They have 2 sevens here. So this is a very beautiful person. They're constantly worried about growth. Their everyday routine is very important to them. And they have a 7 of Wands as well. So moving up in their career is something that is the center of their life. And they really do care about it. They also are someone who's very, I want to say, grounded. They're very into making sure that their connection to source or their connection to nature and things like that is very prominent in their life. And I feel like this person really is into, you know, seeing where it goes with you. So they're on the same boat, but they also care about their career and their lifestyle a lot, okay? Let's see, what else can we get from this person? 10 of Swords here. So I think that they've recently gone through some sort of mental revolution or elevation. They see things very differently now. They used to be very stressed. They used to feel like, you know, the world was against them. They used to have a lot of pent-up aggression, and I think that's finally subsided for this person. So they're extremely spiritual. They could be kind of quiet. I think they are one of those people where they don't necessarily, they're not an extrovert, but once you get to know that person, they have a whole world within them. This High Priestess card definitely means they could be into spiritual work. That could be tarot, that could be chakra work, that could be Reiki, that could be just being a spiritual person. And I think this person really values all of that. So this person looks very stable. I think in the past or at one point in your life, maybe you felt like this person is not the match for you, or you guys have different ideas of what life is or something, but for whatever reason you are going to be uniting with this person. But I think it's because you guys have a lot in common, more than you think. And I think they can add a lot to your life, especially because they're really into career and lifestyle. So basically their personality is their personality. You'll know it whenever you're around them, because you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like, am I ready for this? Like, all of that. So yeah, Capricorn, that is your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I hope you have an amazing first half of your September, and I want you to meet me back here on my channel for your second part of September, which is the end of September, the second half. I want you to be here for that, because I want to see how everything is growing, and I know you want to see that too. So thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Capricorn.